All right, Confessions of an Ex-Hollywood Club Rat. The year is 2007, Los Angeles, California. I'm going to Occidental College. The summer of 2007, I interned at a company called SBE, and they owned all of the best clubs at the time in Los Angeles. And they also owned Brent Bolthouse Productions, which you might remember Bolthouse from The Hills. It's where Heidi worked. And I'm going to say worked, which I think is like an open, I think everybody knows that that was just filming. So hopefully I'm not spilling any tea. But yeah, I was an intern there. So this was before, anyways, I ended up meeting like Frankie Delgado, who you'll remember from The Hills. Basically all the promoters, they would come into the office, and I ended up meeting these guys and like getting their numbers, and they would let me into these clubs. Some of them would give me drink tickets. Shout out John Paul Rodriguez. Love you. You always let me into the best parties. And yeah, so that's how I started going, and that's how I started getting into like, you know, Hyde, which was like that was one of my favorites. It was a tiny little club, like literally the size of my apartment. I feel like maybe a little bit bigger with tables, but like teeny tiny. I ended up having my birthday there one year, and Janet Jackson and Prince were there at my 21st birthday. Yeah, that was my 21st birthday, which was epic. But because I worked with these guys, they would get me in, and I ended up, you know, just being familiar with the people who work the door. Shout out Sarah Pacelli and Grace Fernandez. Both of them always let me in. So thank you, ladies. I had so many fun nights, so many epic interactions. Like, it would be obnoxious to go through all of them, so I won't in this video, but it was so much fun. And I've alluded to Ledoux before, and I didn't really love Ledoux. I didn't go that much. I was really more of like Hyde and Teddy's. I will do a whole nother episode on Teddy's because that was really once I discovered Teddy's, it became just like I was always there. I loved it. People who were there back in like 2007, 2008, they'll probably be like, yeah, that bitch was always there. Anyways, yeah, it's been a while since I've done my little series, so